Cali Bug. While doing my last chemo treatment, listening to Kliq this while doing my last chemo treatment sounds like a good day to me. Next step is transplant tomorrow. Hashtag fuck cancer. You got that, Callie. We're with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Knock it out, sweetheart.
We are with you. And Brian Kaufman, coincidentally, tweeted right after that. He said, listening to it while getting mine too. Need a laugh getting it. Hang in there. So you both hang in there and let us know how it's going, okay? We will let our fans know. That's Cali Bug and Brian Kaufman. You must get the lot, Kevin. Someone comes up to you at a tough time and they're like, you got me through, or you were a hero to me. That's gratifying.
Yeah, when I was, when you're the champion of the WWE, you do a lot of make-a-wishes. And I don't think there's anything, I remember one time we were in Wilkes-Barre, and there was a young girl that was on the other side. It was one of those partition walls. And the guy came in from the office and said, "Hey," he says, "there's a Make-A-Wish girl over here that wants to meet you." And I said, "Great." He goes, "If you can, if you could do this in 15 minutes because they need you in interviews." And I looked at him. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I said, "This girl wants. I'm her Make-A-Wish, and you're giving me a fucking time limit." I said, "I'm gonna go fuck yourself." So, unbeknownst to me, I walk over there, spend as much time as I want to with her, and she ends up passing. And her mother sent me the article, and they made reference to that. She had heard me basically tell the guy, go fuck yourself. That I'll spend as much time as I want to with her. That if I'm her wish, her wish is my command. Like, go fuck yourself. And that was one of those things where you say to yourself, like, girl was like 10, it's just like, sorry that you found out that I'm a little bit brazen, but at the same time, I'm glad that you appreciated the fact that, I mean, it means a ton to guy. Somebody like Cena I think is got the record now, like world record for the most. That is not an easy
I
thing to
can't
do.
imagine.
When you go in there and especially when you follow up, and they go through 3-4 surgeries, and they're down at the Ronald McDonald House in Orlando, and they're out by the pool, and they've lost another 20 pounds, and it's just like, but you got to try to put your game face on because, they're counting on you to be there and be there as a part of their support system.
First person that ever opened my eyes to that. Hulk Hogan wrote about it in his autobiography, talking about, and it's just something I never considered, that like that aspect of, I mean, the travel's hard enough, right? And then like mixed in with that, I mean, you know how the story's going to end for some of these folks, and it's like can't crack.
I mean, I think the thing is too, that when you looked at, I mean, I looked at it always as an honor, that I was put in that position, or I had somebody that really, thought enough of me to be the person that spoke to them. So
yeah. But I mean, you're human. I mean, it must destroy you. I mean, you had a young son at home. It's like you do that replacement in your mind, and it's impossible not to go there if you're a parent.
I remember I was getting ready to go on the road. My wife and I were going to the three of us were going to eat, and I was going to catch a later flight. And I noticed my son was walking up the stairs in front of me. I noticed a lump in the back of his knee. And I put my thumb on it. There was definitely something there. And of course, man, like, I was just like, holy fucks. We took him immediately to the emergency room in Halifax Hospital here in Daytona Beach. That's a really good pediatrics. At that time, they did, this is 21 years ago. I don't know who the fuck they got there now.
Yeah.
But at that time, they had a really renowned pediatrics guy. And they real quickly did a CAT scan, did a couple of things, and he says, it's a Baker's cyst, it's nothing, and go get on your flight. And I did, and there was thank God there's nothing wrong with my kid, but it was one of those things where, man, I was just like, I'm pretty much agnostic. I mean, but I'm that fucker that, man, that this, I was brought up Methodist, so, I'm washing my armpit and I feel a lump. Please, God, don't take me. On that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh, you fucking flat earthers, what the fuck is that?
That's right. Well,
I think we're all
that's
there though. I mean, if you kind of brought up with religion, um, and I was, into my uh if you're brought up with religion, I mean, it's just like it's there. It's just a part of your socialization process. And I remember when my dad died, that next Sunday it was time to go to church. And my brother and I had already polished our wingtips and had our little blue suits, laying out. My mom walked in the back. She goes, "What are you guys doing?" I said, "Well, okay, go to church." She says, "No, there's no God." She says, "No,
wow.
no God, no God would take your father away from your three kids. We're not going to church. Can we still watch Davy and Goliath?"
Well,
But
I remember
yeah,
that stop animation gimmick.
yeah.
Man, that
Oh,
that just made
gee,
you
gee, Davy.